Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see soar. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks in the track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready up! Ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready.
Right to the air is Richardson. He's got it. That's Burks. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His fourth TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Running on catch.
Makes the score Colts 7, Texans nothing. Roberto Sanchez.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So you come back down here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends begins with you being able to get some points of your own.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Team Davis gave her there to make the stop.
A gain of 4.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
On the quick, right?
Higgins sent in motion. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 23, this is second and 3. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now Fahmy Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity line, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal. Opportunity to both run and pass.
On the set.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Ready. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Let's go now.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's complete on the tight end screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 10.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look deep here for Brooks. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That's the score. Colts 14. Texans 7. Rigoberto Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins, and he's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
First carry for David Montgomery. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his man complete to Dell. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. They bring the tight end in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. So after one, it's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. And they've got 2nd and long, 2nd and 14.
Ready.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Henry To'oTo'o on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And they'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. He'll be and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. And it brings up 4th and short.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Jack Panthers. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage to make you work for everything you get.
And he's about level after a gain of a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 43-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down to just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. score. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Let's go. Ready?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Let go.
Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down into the play, back by the quarterback. Let's see. First and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They go right back to Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
At the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Richardson. That's caught. T.J. Gidden. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready? Go.
Here's Richardson. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready?
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Schrader's kick is good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw. Stroud. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short feed. They'll work the middle here with Taylor, and he'll get about 5. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Richardson. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball here. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Right here, down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on third down, get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On fourth down, Stroud. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
And the Texans first down.
Schultz, the motion man. A carry here to Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. He'll manage only a couple. KT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. KT Tuimoloau in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Third and 15.
Is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
On the play. First down, Texans.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll get this to the left side, and he will score! Nico Collins Texans. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
The score, Texans 21, Colts 20. Randy Fairbairn.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for pick up the 3. Eric Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
Brings up third down.
Third and long.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Oh, a loose football. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
And this is quickly becoming a drive to forget here for the offense. They narrowly escaped danger on the previous play. And now they follow it up by allowing a sack. So it's about as bad a two-play sequence as you can have, aside from turning the ball over.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. It turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Catch made there by Burks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Here's Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Up big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Headed left, buying time. They'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. On the run to the right. Going for it all. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
On for the Colts field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. And you've got a chance here to take the lead late. You can't convert.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Stroud.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cougar 19. Viking 18.
They'll run here with Taylor. Ooh. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On play action, Richardson forced to his right. Now he'll run. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Got it. Ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco switch.
Taylor. And he wound up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll go with Taylor.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive lineman had no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take them down for a loss.
Now they face 3rd down and 7.
18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll drop to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Texans is going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Catch. They've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right. 19, touch.
Montgomery finding room to the 20, and they'll finally run him down when he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Houston.
Here is 1st and goal.
On the quick, right?
They'll run here, and he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, all the time out, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now it's Ka'imi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game.
The kick is good. Makes the...
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one.